Right, Gizmo. Today we are playing 1000 points of Mephrit Necrons, and we are up against the pesky Blood Angels, and it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, today I am up against the Blood Angels, and I am playing something slightly different, a shooty Mephrit Dynasty list. So let's have a look at my army. Okay, so here is my list. It's a Mephrit Patrol Detachment. Heading up the force is my Warlord, a Catacomb Command Barge with a Gauss Cannon underneath, and he has a Voltic Staff Relic. And then I've taken the Stratagem, Hand of the Pharaon for 2 CP, so I can do My Will Be Done twice. In the troop slots we have 5 Gauss Immortals, then we have 5 Death Marks. Then we have 2 units of Tomb Blades. Now I thought I had 12 Tomb Blades, but I don't. I only have 9. So I am proxying those old school destroyers as Tomb Blades. I used to do it in the old days anyway, so no difference. Right, so in each unit we've got 4 at the back that have shield veins, and then the 2 at the front have shadow looms. The same for this list, except for that one guy there. He has a nebula scope because I had some points left over at the end. We then have 1 unit of heavy destroyers and a unit of normal destroyers with a heavy destroyer upgrade. However, just for fun and an experiment, I've taken the exterminator gun as opposed to the destructor. That comes in at 999 points, and I'm starting with 0 CPs. My all-game protocol is going to be Vengeful Stars. Right, and here is the Blood Angels list. We've got a captain on a bike. He is currently with this Devastator squad. There's 2 plasma cannons and 2 missile launchers in there. And then over here in this deployment zone we've got 1 Rhino, and in there is 10 Tactical Marines. And then we have a Razorback with a last cannon on with 5 Tactical Marines in. And then we have a bike squad with some plasma cannons and plasma guns. Plasma guns, right. Power Fist and plasma guns, there you go. Right, so we are playing, I can't remember what the mission's called, I'll have to look in a sec, but basically we've got 4 objectives. There are 2 in the middle and 1 in our deployment zones. We've got this sort of diagonal deployment area, and yeah, it's going to be score 4 points for 1 objective, 2 objectives are 8 points, 3 objectives are 12. We're not playing the primary secondary mission, but we are going to be playing secondaries. We are going to be playing the standard one, so grind them down, assassinate, and behind enemy lines. Right, let's find out who is going to be going first. Okay, so the mission is Sacred Ground, in case you're interested. Right, here we go, the big roll-off. I got a 1, you got a 1, that's a good start. You got a 2, I got a 4. Here we go then, Necrons, turn 1. Right, movement phase, I gave these guys here, My Will Be Done, moved them up. I gave those Tomb Blades there, My Will Be Done, they moved over there. And these Tomb Blades moved into this position. And these heavy destroyers moved to the side. Obviously we've got a lot of obscuring terrain. I've got a sneaky look at the bikes over in the corner and a little sneaky look at the plasma guns. But I don't know how many guns are going to be in range. Obviously, Mephrit Dynasty, I get an extra 3 inches to my gun range. That's going to be useful. So let's go into the shooting phase. Okay, and the shooting phase, my destroyers here shot into the Devastator squad. I've killed 3 guys, but obviously none of them had big guns because there was some, what can you call them? Cannon fodder, that's the word. There was some cannon fodder in there, so... and then my Tomb Blades over here shot into the bikes, and I got 1 wound through, but a command point was used and it was saved. So that's the end of Necron turn 1. Going to move into Blood Angels turn 1. Okay, if you thought it was dark, you were right. I forgot to turn the light round when I was recording my army. So let's turn it round, and if I can not kick it over, here we go. Ah, that's better. I'm such an amateur. Okay, Blood Angels movement phase. These guys have moved onto the terrain. We've got the Rhino just there, the Razorback and the bikes over that side as the Blood Angels prepare to shoot. Okay, so apart from those little guns there shooting into here and missing, everything else shot into my Tomb Blades, and as you can see I lost 3 of them. This one died and got back up. I rolled a double 6 to get him up and put him at the front there within the range of the objective, although it does mean I am slightly closer to an assault. So that's what we're going to do now. It's a 10-inch charge, it's just over 10 inches away, so here we go. Let's see what you can get. You need a 10 or more. A 4. You can command point re-roll it if you wish.
I'll go on then, I'll waste it for you. I don't know, we're waiting for the embark. Oh,
8.
Really
8, that's not bad attempts. Okay, so that is the end of turn 1. Neither of us got to grind them down. We didn't kill a unit, so no secondaries scored at all. As we move in to Necrons, turn 2. Right, Gizmo.
He loves you.
Right, Necron turn 2. I moved the heavy destroyers just here in a nice little line to try and shoot some stuff else over there. These have just touched the terrain so they can shoot. The Tomb Blades have got My Will Be Done. They've moved there, they're touching that piece of terrain. And these destroyers have been My Will Be Done as well, and they've moved on to the centre objective. And that is it. So we're going to move into the shooting phase. Okay, end of the shooting phase. I shot everything on this side of the table over here. The heavy destroyers taking out the Razorback, and then these guys spilled out, and then I shot everything else that I could into them, got them down to 3 guys, and then over here the destroyers split fire. I killed the last of the Devastators and got this Rhino down to 6 wounds. That was it. I'm not going to assault, so yeah, let's move into Blood Angels turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Blood Angels movement phase. The bikes have moved up towards my 2 blobs of Tomb Blades, and these guys here at the back just holding the objective. Then over here we've got some disembarkation from these guys on this objective. Now we're moving into the shooting phase. Okay, end of the shooting phase. All of these guns shot into my Tomb Blades and did 0 damage. Okay, onto the assault phase. Onto the assault phase. Okay, assault phase. The bikes and the 2 dudes over there got into assault with my Tomb Blades. I lost 2 Tomb Blades and I did no damage in return. So that's the end of turn 2 for the Blood Angels. I did get grind them down that turn. So here we go. Necrons, turn 3. Okay, movement phase. I gave My Will Be Done to these and to these. Touched the terrain here with both of these units. Over here I fell back with the big squad of Tomb Blades there and the small squad back there as the death marks came in over there. And we are going to shoot. Okay, end of my turn 3 shooting. I managed to shoot out the bikes that was there and a few of these guys here. The death marks managed to take 2 wounds off of this guy. And that's it. So we're going to move into Blood Angels turn 3. Okay, movement phase. These guys just moved onto the objective here, and then the captain on the bike's gone over to my death marks. We are now shooting. These guys shooting at my Tomb Blades.
He knows when you're on the air.
Gizmo.
The camera's on.
Toughness 5. Yeah.
Highs and sixes because you're nasty tough.
Oh dear, no, nothing for that.
Used to ones, you know that. Oh, missile launcher. So
Missile launcher?
No.
No.
Oh, commanding.
Command point reroll, go for it. No! I think that sums up the night. Okay, end of turn 3 and we have totally run out of time, so we have called the game there. The captain got into the death marks, did nothing, and I did nothing in return. However, I've got 2 units in the Blood Angels deployment zone, so that is behind enemy lines, and I got grind them down that turn. So the final score, I got 16 points for primary compared to 8. The Blood Angels, no secondaries, I got 10 points. So 36 points to the Necrons and 18 points to the Blood Angels. I really hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, here is a playlist with some other battle reports in for you to watch next.